Wrapping up your Go Nation coverage here from Omaha, Nebraska. Chessa, Bouche, Brian Holland, and your Go Nation eyes and ears here on the ground. That's what we try and do is bring a little perspective, something that maybe you can't get through the broadcast. We were here in 2023. I was here in 2017 and 2013 before that. So each one of these is just a little bit different. Chessa, let's start with you. What did you learn about 2025 LSU and this 8th national title?
They got it done because of that pitching staff. I was most impressed with Anthony Ianson and Cade Anderson. Their performances here were incredible, but even more so, I really was touched by Nate Yeske, who I asked him about that 1-2 punch, and he got emotional talking about Cade and what he had been through, and we know that Nate lost his dad earlier in the year. The next week, Cade threw his shutout, his first shutout of the season, complete game shutout. So it was one of those things of Nate got emotional, showed all of what it meant to him to have the season, and now to be a national champ, what it really meant to him was just special and remarkable, and it'll be a year he'll never forget.
How about something that I learned after the play here on the field, and that was that Danny Dickinson broke his hand, broke a bone in his hand there the first game of the NCAA tournament in the regional. Oh, by the way, he got 5 hits here in Omaha, and let's go back in time. And I talked to Kramer Robertson on the field as well after, and kind of got chill bumps talking about his time at LSU. He was super emotional. He did some interviews, but I was just talking to him as someone who had known him since his playing days. Remember, his team lost to Coastal in 2016 when Coastal went on to win the national title, but he also had heartbreak here in Omaha, and he took that personally. And when a lot of those guys came back and wanted to celebrate the 2023 squad, and, Paul Maneri was up here, some of his former teammates were up here. He didn't want to come up here. And I fully respect that decision. And I think it just says something, because I think a lot of these athletes get a bad rap for they took some NIL money, or they're not here for the old school. Man, there's some guys that he told us after he can sleep better. Like, there's some guys, it just means everything. Some of these guys, they got purple and gold running through them. Amazing time, though, and an amazing team here in 2025. All right, that'll wrap it up here from your College World Series coverage. For Chessa, Bouche, I'm Brian Holland. This is your Go Nation.